Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coco. I'm Jen. Thanks for joining me for our Christmas Eve Strong and Steady class. All right, let's get warmed up. Let's start with our arms, chest and back. By moving our arms in circles, go ahead and let your shoulder blades slide around up and down your back as you work through these circles. Address your breathing patterns, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Feel that breath open into your chest. And as you exhale, tighten your low belly. Good. I changed direction of my circles now, starting smaller, gradually getting bigger. The circles getting slower. Finally, bring them to your side and let's do some giant arm circles in a backstroke. As you're able, front to back, opening through the chest. Good. Switching arms now. Good. Nice breath work. Nice core. All right, now let's rise to standing. Okay, hands on hips, hinge, right? Hinging through the hips, melting belly button through sternum. Good, continue with your hinging 3 more times or so. I need to adjust my screen. There we go, that's better. Good, and hinge. Good, okay, so hopefully you've hinged as long as you need to get your hamstrings and glutes loosened up. Now we'll do our squats, crossing your arms or extending them out. Either is fine, focusing on inhale as you sink, exhale as you press your heels through the ground. All right, nicely done. Okay, for today's workout, we have our chair and we have some medium and lighter weight dumbbells. And I have my timer, I'm gonna set for 6 minutes. We have 4 circuits. We're gonna work each for 6 minutes. And in this first circuit, we have 3 movements. And we're going to do it at gradually increasing repetitions. So first, everything we do 4 times, and then 6, and then 8, and so on. Okay, but the clock's gonna keep running. So we're gonna start with chair, squat to press. Okay, so notice there's no curl in here. So in a chair squat to press, we'll have the dumbbells at our shoulders. Okay, so a little bit different from our center of gravity down toward our belly button. So still focusing on your heels to help you come to standing and strong in the belly. So we have chair squat to press. Then we have lateral raises. Okay, I'm gonna switch these dumbbells. So we'll do 2 and then we'll be standing and we'll raise our arms laterally 2 times. And then finally we'll bend over and do reverse rows. Excuse me, not flies, reverse rows. Okay, so that's gonna be a nice flow where it's chair to standing and then bent over. Okay, so with that, I'll hit the timer. All right, with control, we are not running a road race here, okay? Ready? All right, dumbbells at your shoulders, dig those heels into the ground, exhale, rise to standing and press, back down to your shoulders and sit. Exhale and press, and back down to sit. Okay, now we're gonna rise and do lateral raises, 1 and 2. Hinge, and draw your elbows to the ceiling, 1 and 2. Reverse that hinge, curl up to the shoulders, sit, exhale, rise and press. Exhale, rise and press. Now we have 4, 3, and 4. Okay, now I'm just gonna lower it and I'm doing my lateral raises. 2, 3, staying as still as you can, and 4, hinge, elbows to the ceiling, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse that hinge. Sit, curl, and press. Keep it at your shoulders now. 2. Exhale, and 3. 4. Good. Keep it going. 5. Exhale, and 6. Good. Oops, I sat all the way down. Lateral raises. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Hinge. Row. 1, 2, 3. Elbows to the ceiling. Neutral spine. 5 and 6. Reverse that hinge. Curl to the shoulders and sit. Exhale and press. Exhale and press. 3. As you're able, biceps to your ears. 5. Trying to do this without momentum. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, lateral raise. 4, let good form dictate your pace. 6, 7, and 8. And hinge. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 2. Squeezing the elbows to your rib cage. And 4. All right, curl back to your shoulders. Up to 10s. Dig those heels into the ground. Inhale. Exhale and press. And 2. 3. Good job. 4. 5. Excellent. 2 minutes left. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower those dumbbells with control. Lateral raises. And exhale, float, and down. 3, 4, and 2. Exhale into your core, zipping your ribs. 3, 4, and 5. Woohoo! Okay, hinge. Arms are dangling. Pull from the elbows and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Elbows in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hinge. Curl the dumbbells to your shoulders. Inhale. Sit. Exhale. Press to the ceiling. 1, 2. Good work. 30 seconds. And 3, 4. Good work. I know this is a lot for the shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8. Raising and lowering with control. 9, 10. 2 more. 1. Oh, and there's our timer. All right, excellent, excellent. All right, pause here and get a drink. Oopsie. Setting the timer. Now our next cycle, we have our EMOM, every minute on the minute. Okay, so EMOM, we're gonna try and get in a minute, 20 repetitions of whatever movement that we're doing. Okay, so we are gonna need our chair for this. So the first movement is squat punches. So cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, right? And we'll use dumbbells, and it's a lot in the front side. Core, you want your weight in mostly in your midfoot. Your heels can be slightly lifted off the ground, not pressed too far off the ground, about midfoot up, all right? Then we're gonna have single leg RDLs. So we'll set our dumbbells down and use our chair. If you recall, we place our hands up here, bent elbows, and we're gonna lower our chest to the ground, but one leg's floating up. And so our hands are our chest to catch us. And as that foot is down, it is a little bit bent, and we wanna focus on that hamstring and that glute to lengthen as we go down and contract to draw us back up. So we'll do 10 on each leg, switching at the halfway point, and then alternating bicep curls. Okay, so we'll do 2 rounds of everything. So we'll get 40 repetitions in, it'll be great. Okay, so reach for your dumbbells. We have squat punches. Ready, steady, let's go. Cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut. 2, 3, 4. And we're trying to stay really stable in our torso. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we're working at a little bit of a pace. 8, but that way we get a little bit of rest. 9 and 10. Good. Okay, now we have 15 seconds. All right, so we're getting ourselves mentally prepared for our single leg RDLs. That's our next. And the last round is alternating bicep curls. Okay, facing our chair, hands are up. We're gonna lower our chest down toward the chair. Ready? Right leg down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to keep my body as straight as I can, as neutral. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switching legs, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Making sure that standing knee bends, allowing for those hips to rotate a little bit. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, reach for your dumbbells. Alternating bicep curl. Get into your stance. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 2, 3, and 4. 3, 2, 3, and 4. Keep the elbows to the ribs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, give your arms a little break. We have 20 seconds, shake them out, and we'll start at the top with our squat punches. Now those single leg RDLs take up almost every minute of that time, okay? So we might start a little early if we get done with our squat punches. All right, you ready? Squat punches, steady, and go. Cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut. 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10. Good. Halfway done. 2, 3, and 4. Now your arms are staying pretty rigid on that uppercut. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Okay, 20 seconds. All right, good work. Single leg RDLs. Like I said, we're gonna start a few seconds early here. All right, so palms are up, facing our chair. All right, ready? Inhale and exhale. Let's go down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That back heel's coming up. 6. So you're putting all that body weight on that standing leg. 8, 9, and 10. Switch legs. 1, and 2, 3, 4. Staying as parallel as you can. Once you're on that leg and the body is parallel to the ground. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, we have 10 seconds. So reaching for your dumbbells. Alternating bicep curl. Ready? Inhale through your nose. Nice exhale. And begin. 1, 2. And you can either do palms facing or palms up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did those palms facing. Now maybe I'll go palm up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good work. Now you have 20 seconds here and we are done. So get a drink and then we'll move back to our AMRAP circuit. All right. We are gonna swing those arms. We're gonna be bent over arm swings, front, back. All right, that's first. Second is sumo squat. So we'll come to standing, heels in, toes out, and sumo squat. Okay, so we're sinking straight down through the rabbit hole. And then lastly, we have tricep extensions, which we can do overhead, which I really like because it helps develop work on your upper traps. But if that does not feel good to you, then you can do a tricep kickback instead of tricep extension. Okay? All right, let me set the timer for 6 minutes. And this is AMRAP. So this is, we're working continuously 2, 4, 6, 8 as we go. Okay, all right, starting with those dumbbells. Bent over position. Okay, ready? Okay, front back punches. Ready? 1 and 2. Okay, then we have goblet squat, heels in, toes out. 1 and 2. And tricep extensions overhead. 1 and 2. Lower with control. Bend over. Kick front to back. 2, 3, and 4. Sumo squats. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tricep extensions. Press up overhead. 1. Now you notice I'm keeping my dumbbells with me the whole time. So with my sumo squats, I just hold them in close to my chest. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Dumbbells to your chest, heels in, toes out. 6 sumo squats. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Really get after those inner thighs. Reset your feet. Press up overhead. triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5 and 6. Lower with control. Hinge. 8 swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping your torso still. 6. Belly button lifted. And 8. Reverse that hinge. Set up for your sumo. And 1, 2, 3. Good work. 4, 5, 6, 7. As you're able, keep your center of gravity back in your butt. Don't let it pitch forward. Dumbbells overhead, tricep extensions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, 3, and 4. Lower with control. Okay, we're on to 10s. Hinge. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, that was our 10s. Reverse your hinge. Dumbbells to your chest. Heels in, toes out. Inhale. And exhale. Sumo squat. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, tricep extensions. Curl press to the ceiling, zip the rib cage. 1, 2, we're at 2 minutes, folks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, feel like I've lost count. Can't remember whether we were on 12s, but we'll do 12s now. Ready, bend over, arm swings. 2, 3, 4, really slow that down. 5 is the hands reach for the ceiling. 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 11 and 12. Hinge. Okay. Sumo stance. Ready. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got it. 7, 8, 9. Inner thighs. 11 and 12. Okay, tricep extensions. Soft bend in the knees, curl press to the ceiling. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Keep those elbows together if you can. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Lower the dumbbells with control. Hinge forward. We're almost done. 14s. 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, 3, 4, and 3. Press your heels through the ground. Nicely done. Okay. That third 6-minute interval in the bag. All right, get your water. And now we're on our last round of EMOM. EMOM is designed to get your heart rate up in a little bit different way than AMRAP. AMRAP is steady. Steady as you go. EMOM, You're working a little bit harder, maybe a little bit faster, always with good form. But we're trying to get 20 reps in under a minute so we can get to rest. So a little bit higher intensity. Okay, so hopefully we start feeling our heart rate spike up a little bit more. We're gonna do squat, shuffle, shuffle, squat, right? So we start on one end, squat, shuffle, shuffle, squat. Okay, so we'll count down as 1, back as 2, down as 3, back as 4. All right, then we have dumbbell skier arms. All right, so as much weight in those dumbbells as your core can manage, because that's what is going to control, keep you safe, pull those hips, keep them in line. And then finally, standing oblique crunches. Okay, so we'll do 10 on each side. All right, you ready? Yes. The answer to that is yes, I am ready. And we just need 1 set of dumbbells for the middle exercise, okay? 6 minutes. Ready, steady, oopsie. It asked me to do 1 more minute. Ready, steady, and let's go. So squat, shuffle, shuffle 1, shuffle, shuffle 2, shuffle, shuffle 3, shuffle, shuffle, like you're going through a pool. 5, 6, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your heels down when you squat. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, reach for those dumbbells. Ski your arms starting. Ready in 3, 2, and 1. Hands back, hips back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use that exhale. Pull your hips forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woohoo! All right, little break. I know that was a lot with those last 2. That shuffle, squat, shuffle, squat took up almost all of our time. All right, but here we go. Standing oblique crunch, chair at the ready. Ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, get those glutes. Obliques. 8, 9, and 10. Excellent job. All right, we got a good break here again, leading into our shuffle squat, or squat, shuffle, squat series. All right. So ready on me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat, shuffle, shuffle. 1, 3, 5. Good. Heels are reaching. Imagine that you're going through a swimming pool. 7. We don't want to rise all the way up. We want to stay down as we're able. That's 10. And 1. 3. 5. Good. Keep your weight back in your butt. 7. 9. and 10. All right, good job. What's next? Dumbbell skier arms. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of hinge, a little bit of swinging arms. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 more. 1. Easy work. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Really hold on to those dumbbells. Don't let them fly into the computer. 3, 4, and 5. All right, nicely done. Okay, last element is our standing oblique crunch. And then we're on the ground. All right, ready? Chair at the ready, palms at your ears. Inhale, exhale. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and stable on that standing leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Switch to the other side of the chair. All right, palms at your ears. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay if one side doesn't feel quite as great as the other. That happens to me. 4 and 5. Woo! You did it. Great, great job. All right, get your water. Align your chair so you can make your way safely down to the ground. Okay, all right. So I have my chair. I'm going to plant my hand, drop into my half kneel, and then all the way down. Finding a nice open space. Whew. Turning the timer off. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. All right, now find your hip on the ground. Hand under elbow or hand under armpit, drop to the elbow, and then roll over onto your back. Okay. Okay, knees toward the ceiling in our stargazer pose. Settle into your imprint. Relaxed in your neck and shoulders, palms down by your hips, legs held in parallel. Relaxing through your chest. Take a long breath, inhaling through your nose, and a long exhale out your mouth. Try to make your breath nice and even and long. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale the same way for a 5 count. Now feel that inhale, feel your chest, not your belly, feel your chest. And exhale, leaving your belly, feel your transverse dropping towards your spine, coming to settle, firm, protective layer for your spine. Okay, as we're working on warming up the low belly, we're going to reach for rocking the cradle. Okay, so the cradle is your pelvis. As you inhale, you're in neutral. And as you exhale, you're pulling from your pelvic floor in transverse, zipping your rib cage and trying to pull your tailbone off the ground. Pull, pull, pull. Don't use your glutes and hamstrings. Just contracting so tightly in your low belly that your tailbone is lifted and your sacrum is lifted, and you can contract and hold in that low belly and then slowly release back to neutral with your inhale. Last one, exhale. Nice job. Okay, now we're going to take that further and we're going to lead up into our glute bridge. So we're going to pull so deeply from our pelvic floor and transverse is that we not only peel our tailbone and sacrum, but also begin lifting our whole pelvis off the ground, pulling from our transverse and pelvic floor. And then our heels will kick in to activate our hamstrings to support it. Okay, inhale through the chest. Exhale deeply, shallow bowl, pulling tailbone and sacrum. Continue to pull, and then heels dig in and press until you reach the top of your bridge. Our toes are light, they are not pressing into the ground. You can wiggle them in your shoes or in your socks if your shoes are off. Then relaxing in the jawline and in your ears, right? We don't want to carry a lot of tension up there, even though I'm making you hold this position a little bit longer. Inhaling through the chest, and then as you exhale, begin softening through the chest, hinging through the rib cage as you melt one vertebrae at a time back down to the mat. Good, let's take that one more time. Okay, inhale through the chest, legs in parallel. Make sure you're in your stargazer pose. Inhale through the chest. And exhale. Pulling, 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 transverse pelvic floor, rocking the tailbone and sacrum off the ground. Heels digging in to push and press all the way to the top. Good. I want you to think about how strong your hamstrings feel in this position. Relax through the chest, palms at your side. Now you're going to let go just a little bit with the hamstrings. Feel them lengthen and your hips drop just 3 to 4 inches. Exhale and press them back up. Inhale, allow them to lengthen just a bit. And exhale. And I want you to imagine as you exhale and press up, don't forget to rewrap your belly. Inhale, let it slowly descend, just about halfway. And then exhale, pelvic floor and transverse are kicking in to help pull that pelvis back up. One more, inhale, as you sink 3 to 4 inches. Exhale, pelvic floor transverse, right back up to the top of your bridge. And then melt through your rib cage, one vertebrae at a time, returning your pelvis to the ground. Whew. Good job. Okay. Shake those legs out a little bit. That was a lot of hamstring work. Okay, now, let's go ahead and bring our palms to our ears. All right, and let's bring the soles of our feet together so our knees are open wide into a butterfly or frogger, as we call them, Pilates. So your palms are at your ears and your elbows are drawn into your peripheral vision, but your shoulder, you aren't scrunching your shoulders. Your shoulders are down. You have that nice, wide, comfortable spacing in your mat between your shoulder blades. You just breathe here into your body setup. This is acutely different with your feet together here. You can really feel that space in your low back that we're here, that we want to support. Exhaling and wrapping. And then let's float the head up off the ground. Let it rest heavy in your hands. Let that heaviness transfer down to your lats and your chest. Okay, now draw down toward your hips just a little bit. Feel your lats activate. And as we exhale, we're going to round up in our spine, in our thoracic and cervical spine. Not so much in our cervical spine. We don't want to really crane through the neck. As we exhale, deeply wrapping, rectus abdominis, pulling our spine forward into flexion, Lats are engaged as well, supporting, and then roll back down as we inhale. Exhale deeply and roll forward and hold, maintaining that shallow bowl and down. As you curve up and hold, not only you're reaching for that shallow bowl, but also the release in the neck and down. Good. Repeating this just a couple more times on your own. Exhaling and rounding. Pausing and holding. Supported by your lats. And back down. Good. Let your head come to rest. Bring your arms to your side. Draw your knees back up into parallel. Okay, give them a little shake. Okay. So now we're a little bit warmed up. All right. So now we're going to take something a little bit with a little bit more complicated progression. Okay. So we're going to go into chair and we'll do some single leg stretches, and then we'll build on those single leg stretches to do a bit more as we're able. Okay. So return your palms to your ears, elbows in your peripheral and your side view mirrors. Exhale and float your head up off the ground, supported by your chest and your lats. Good. And then on your next exhale, let's float your legs up into chair. Okay, so here we're going to take our single leg stretch. So inhale into your chest and exhale, right leg extends out through the male slot. Low belly deepens, pelvic floor lifts. And then right oblique draws the leg back into chair. Exhale into the left side, same work. Good. Exhale, return to the right, single leg extension, low belly, sinks, rib cage zips, lats are active. And exhale into the left, breathing deeply into that single leg extension, leg is dead, and then left oblique draws it back. Okay, return the legs back down to the ground and head down. Okay, so that was an excellent warm up. What comes next is we're going to do that single leg extension in that shape. Once we extend, we're going to change gears, right? The right leg is going to extend, and then right oblique and right glute are going to contract and abduct. So we're going to pull the leg out, and then inner thigh is going to adduct and bring the leg back in. So kind of like when we do scissor kicks, right? But it's going to be a one-legged scissor, and it's going to be a very slow, protracted scissor kick, if that makes sense, because I want you to focus and feel the changing muscle groups working to support that. Meanwhile, everything else stays stable. So you should feel your imprint into the mat. You shouldn't feel like you're rocking. You need to activate in order to support and stay anchored. Okay, so I'm gonna be, just out of habit, I'm gonna start with the right side. Okay, so palms at your ears, elbows in your peripheral. Inhale through the chest, exhale into your low belly, float the head. Transfer that weight into your lats and your chest. Exhale, float the legs up. Good, here we go. Exhale, single leg extension with the right. Grab a breath here. Exhale, right oblique and right glute abduct, pulling the leg out into scissor. Exhale, right inner thigh draws the leg back in. And return to chair. Exhale into the left, single leg extension. Exhale, left side abducts. Left inner thigh adducts. And then left oblique returns leg to chair. Let's try it with the other side. Exhale, right leg extends. Exhale, right glute, right oblique abducts. Right inner thigh adducts. Right oblique draws the leg into chair, sinking deeply throughout. Exhale into the left. Single leg extension. left glute, left oblique abducts, left inner thigh adducts, left oblique draws the leg into chair, and then return the legs back down to the ground. Okay, that's a lot of firing of different muscle groups. I hope you followed that pattern well. We'll try that one more time on both sides, alternating. All right, you ready? Okay, so wiggle in, drive that tension out. I know when we learn something new, we sometimes get tense. Okay, so try to eliminate that tension. All right, then take your palms to your ears. Okay, relaxing through your neck and tops of shoulders. Inhale through the chest, and on your exhale, float that head off the ground, resting it heavy in your hands. From hands to chest to lats. Okay, good. Exhale, float those legs up into chair. All right, on the exhale, right leg extends. Inhale through the nose, exhale, right oblique, right glute abducts, drawing that leg out into scissor. Exhale, inner thigh draws back in. Right oblique draws the leg back into chair. Exhale, left leg extends. Exhale, left oblique and glute abducts. Exhale, left inner thigh adducts. Left oblique returns. One more on each side. Exhale. Single leg stretch on the right. Exhale, abduct. Exhale, adduct. Exhale, return. Left side. Extend. Abduct. Adduct. And return. And lower the legs to the ground with control. Head to the ground, palms at your side. All right, nicely done. Go ahead and draw your knees to your chest and rock back and forth gently. All right, good. Now let's take our left foot, put it on the ground, cross the right knee over the left, tee out your arms, and let those twisted legs fall to the ground on the left side. As far as you're able, we want nice rotation in the base of your spine. Try to exhale into your body setup, so really contracting through that transverse, zipping the ribs, and allow the low back to soften and lengthen. Good, rolling your hips back to the ground, planting the right foot on the ground, crossing the left leg over, and let the legs fall gently to the right side. Breathing into your body setup, allowing the low back to lengthen. Good, and then rotate back to center and extend your legs out on the ground. Breathing deeply in through your nose and into your chest. And exhaling long and slow out your mouth, feeling your low belly sink. Good, then I'm gonna roll over onto my right side. My left hand is gonna press my torso up off of the ground. And thank you for joining me on this Christmas Eve. I hope everyone has a great holiday, whatever your tradition is. And I will see you all next week on Tuesday. Take care now. Have a great weekend. Bye.